A very good morning to all of you. This is Yon Bosa, Physics and Chemistry faculty of Web Academy School. Today I'm gonna start a very important topic of your chapter 3, that is acid, bases and salts. So now we came to the bases. So we have to start the bases. So very first topic, that what is the definition of base and how we can define it. Okay. So I find a very simple and very comfortable way to define the base, because okay, what we have learned about the bases till now, that all the metal oxide or the metal hydroxide are the bases, or the compounds that furnishes OH negative ion in aqueous solution are bases. But wait a minute. Okay. Okay, but but all the cases, for all the cases we are not going to call them the bases. हम उनको हर बार bases नहीं बोल सकते हैं कि सारे के सारे हमारे metal oxide या metal hydroxide हमारे bases हैं, because there are few of the exception cases for them also, that I'll discuss it later. Now, so bases we can define it, we can extract a statement from your neutralization reaction. Okay, so it will be more fruitful to learn this statement, because you need not to learn both the definition of base also and the neutralization reaction. You can extract that statement from the neutralization reaction only. Those compounds which react with acid to give the salt and water are only bases. Okay, so those compounds that when reacts with acid to give you the salt and water are known as bases. Okay, clearly they are base. अगर एसिड से रिएक्ट करके उन्होंने वाटर और सॉल्ट दिया, उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं दिया, then they are bases, otherwise they are not considered to be bases. Okay, I have given the first example of your hydrochloric acid. When hydrochloric acid is added with your zinc oxide, so zinc oxide is a base, it's a metallic oxide. When it is added with your hydrochloric acid, it will give you water and zinc chloride salt. Okay, so it only gives you the water and salt, that is why your zinc oxide is purely a base. Okay, there is no confusion that it's a base or not, it is a base. Now sulfuric acid, when added with your magnesium hydroxide, it will give you water and magnesium sulfate salt, none other than these two things. So it is also a pure base. इसको हम और कुछ नहीं कह सकते, अब हमारा मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड यहाँ पर बेस है. अच्छा, this magnesium hydroxide is considered to be the base because it releases only salt and water when reacts with acid. But your hydrochloric acid, when added with lead oxide, it's okay, it's a metallic oxide. So metallic oxide and your hydrochloric acid, when added together, it will give you water, lead chloride salt, and chlorine gas is also evolved. So water is okay, came out, lead chloride salt has came out, and chlorine gas. Okay, so these two things we have to require for our bases, but chlorine is not required. So lead oxide is not considered to be the base. Okay, this is what I want to explain here, that all the metal oxide are not considered to be the bases, because in the lead oxide case you have seen clearly that chlorine gas is also going to be evolved. Similarly, in the case of your manganese oxide, it will give you magnesium chloride salt, water and chlorine gas, so it is also not a base. So there is a note, a small note you have to remember, all the metal oxide or hydroxide are not the bases. Now these bases are being categorized into two types. You have to learn these two types. First is your water soluble bases, they are also known as alkali. Okay, water soluble bases are also called alkali, and water, okay, this is water soluble base and this is your water insoluble bases. Water soluble bases, okay, so water soluble bases are okay, they are limited, you have to learn them by heart. Okay, like your sodium hydroxide, sodium oxide, potassium hydroxide, potassium oxide and ammonium hydroxide, these are only the water soluble bases. इसके अलावा कोई भी बेस आता है, कोई भी हमारा बेस होगा, then it is water insoluble base. Okay, so need not to learn too much bases name, just learn them this much only, you can easily get both the type of bases. Okay, whenever it is asked that which are the soluble base, so except these bases, there are no other soluble bases in your course. Okay, ISSC में इतने ही हमारे water soluble bases that are going to be asked in your examination. And water insoluble bases, okay, rest of them whatever they are giving, these are water insoluble bases. Okay, इसके अलावा सारे water insoluble bases होते हैं. Ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, okay, these are also the water soluble bases. Okay, but are calcium hydroxide, it is partially soluble in water. Okay, it's partial soluble. Okay, as we have seen in lime water test, when carbon dioxide is passed through it, okay, it forms a calcium carbonate that is partially soluble. So in a similar manner you can see that these bases are partially soluble but not wholly soluble in water. Now note, all the alkali are base but all the bases are not alkali. Okay, all the alkali are bases. Okay, it's okay, सारे के सारे एल्कली हमारे बेस होते हैं, बट सारे बेसेस हमारे एल्कली नहीं हो सकते, बट वही बेसेस हमारे एल्कली होते हैं, दे आर सॉल्युबल इन वाटर. नाउ बेसेस आर बीइंग क्लासिफाइड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड वीकनेस, है ना, स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेस. दैट स्ट्रॉन्ग, व्हाट आर द स्ट्रॉन्ग बेसिस? सो सिंपल, यू हैव टू लर्न द नेम ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग बेसिस आर ओनली 2 in your syllabus. Okay, that are potassium hydroxide or your sodium hydroxide. Except these two bases, none other the base is your like they are strong base. जितने भी हमारे जो हमारे ICSE सिलेबस में है, that strong base, so potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide, and rest of other are the weak bases. जितने भी अदर हमारे बेसेस होते हैं वो सारे वीक बेस में ही आएंगे. बेसेस, ओके, now we have to know how these bases are prepared, but which kind of base? Soluble bases are prepared. So in order to prepare your soluble base, we need not to learn the whole too much heavy reactions. बस एक simple concept we have to remember here, एक small concept is there to remember this, that is like sodium is added with water to give you potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. This is what we have learned in class 9th. Okay, whenever you have to prepare the soluble base, what you have to do, that base which you have to prepare, whatever the base you have to prepare, like potassium hydroxide you have to prepare, so take the metal of that base. जो भी base के formula में metal होगा, that base metal in that base formula, you have to add that metal with the water, then you will get your simple base formula. ठीक है, तो what you have to do, you have to extract the metal from that your formula and then add water to it. You will simply get your base. Like sodium is added with water, as you all know that sodium when added with water, it it releases the hydrogen gas, but tremendous amount of the heat is there, that's why that hydrogen burns up. Okay, that seems that sodium reacts with water to give you the flame. Okay, in a similar manner your potassium is also active metal that reacts with water to give you potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Similarly calcium also reacts with water to give you the calcium hydroxide and your hydrogen. Like your ammonia, even in the case of your ammonia NH3, when added with the water it will give you the ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide is also a your okay strong base. Okay, now bases in okay, now we have to learn how these insoluble bases are going to be prepared here. Insoluble base, you have to know the theory behind it. So what are the insoluble bases? That are not soluble in water. Okay, insoluble means that are not soluble in water. So how to prepare these kind of bases? So what you have to do in order to prepare the water insoluble bases, it's a little complex, but you can easily learn the concept that you have to take a soluble salt plus add a alkali to it. Strong base you have to add to it. आपको एक alkali से add कर देना है soluble salt को, then you will get your insoluble base. Okay, there's a small note you have to remember here that all the nitrates are the soluble salt. Acha, simple soluble salt, you need not to search for the soluble salt, which soluble salt we are going to select here, which soluble salt should be here. No need to learn the whole soluble salts name or list of the soluble salt. You have to just remember the nitrate आपको बस learn कर लेना है, and then you will easily get the reaction. Okay, all the nitrates, जितने भी हमारे nitrates होते हैं वो हमारे soluble होते हैं water में. Okay, like I'm taking the example of, suppose okay, you have to prepare zinc salt. Okay, suppose zinc insoluble base, you have to prepare as an insoluble base that is containing zinc into it, like zinc hydroxide you have to prepare. So what you have to take, you have to select the metal from the base which you have to prepare here. What is the base? That is zinc hydroxide. So zinc hydroxide contains the zinc as a metal, and that metal you have to take the nitrate salt of that metal. Okay, so zinc is a metal, and what is the nitrate salt? Zinc nitrate. Zinc nitrate formula is ZnNO3 का whole twice, because zinc valency is +2 and nitrate valency is -1. Then exchange the valencies, you will get ZnNO3 whole twice. Okay, you can see here ZnNO3 whole twice plus NaOH. Okay, simple remember NaOH या KOH. सिर्फ NaOH या KOH से reaction कराना है. Always you have to react the that particular soluble salt with NaOH or KOH. Then you will get, okay, double decomposition reaction is going to take place. Double decomposition reaction means ions are being exchanged, means radicals are being exchanged. Like nitrate is provided to the sodium and hydroxide is provided to the zinc. So here we easily prepared zinc hydroxide and NaNO3, that is sodium nitrate salt, and this process is called double decomposition reaction. Now preparation of your copper hydroxide, same method you have to apply. Copper, extract the copper from the copper hydroxide, then you have to make the copper salt. But which kind of salt? Nitrate salt. Copper nitrate salt, copper valency +2, nitrate is -1. Okay, simple. Always remember copper +2, NO3 nitrate -1. Exchange the radical valencies, you will get CuNO3 NO3 ka whole twice. Okay, in this way you can prepare the formula of your salt. Okay, need not to worry about it. Now when copper nitrate is obtained, when you have to add it a strong base to it, that is your strong alkali called sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide you can take. आपका जैसी श्रद्धा वैसे कर सकते हैं. So copper nitrate when added to the sodium hydroxide, it will give you copper hydroxide. Okay, ions are being exchanged here, copper hydroxide and sodium nitrate salt. Okay, so it's as simple as you are seeing. Prepare, okay, ferric hydroxide, FeOH ka whole thrice. So very simple, you have to select the ferric from here. Ferric means Fe3 plus, then okay, take the NO3, NO3 का whole thrice हो जाएगा, then NaOH, that is your strong base, strong alkali, added, it will give you FeOH का whole thrice, radicals are exchanged, FeOH का whole thrice and NaNO3 salt. Okay, it's not compulsory that nitrates are only the soluble and chlorides ओके, सिर्फ नाइट्रेट्स ही हमारे सॉल्युबल बेसिस नहीं होते हैं, या फिर सॉल्युबल सॉल्ट्स नहीं होते, सॉरी, सिर्फ नाइट्रेट्स ही हमारे सॉल्युबल नहीं होते, बट नाइट्रेट्स डेफिनेटली सॉल्युबल होते हैं। सल्फेट्स एंड क्लोराइड्स में एक्सेप्शंस काफ़ी होते हैं, दैट्स वाई आई एम नॉट टेकन हेयर द सल्फेट्स एंड क्लोराइड्स। जब हम सॉल्ट पढ़ेंगे तो इसको बहुत ही डिटेल्स में अभी हम डिस्कस करेंगे आगे। ओके, नाउ बेसिस प्रॉपर्टी। नाउ एसिड के लिए जैसे हमने डिफरेंट इंडिकेटर्स वी हैव लर्नड, यू हैव टू अप्लाई दोज इंडिकेटर्स हियर आल्सो, लाइक लिटमस, phenolphthalein, methyl orange, pH scale and universal indicator. And on the action of base, your litmus will turn blue, your phenolphthalein will turn pink, methyl orange will turn to yellow, and pH scale simple, above your 7 pH value must be above 7, so 7 to 14. The greater the pH, the greater the basic character. Universal indicator will give you VIB, that means your violet, indigo or blue in color. Okay, so these are the color of the bases that you are going to get from your universal indicator. So here we have finished the module of your bases. Okay, now later on we will discuss the salts. So I hope student you have liked all the concepts of your chapter and understood all the things. Okay, so be safe, stay at home, and good day all of you.